Hi everybody, this is Missy Bobo with Thumb Roast Coffee, the parent company to Mom Fuel Coffee. Today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on pour over coffee. You get with your starter bundle the Hario V2 pour overs. I recommend this pour over highly because it's plastic and it travels well, it's easy to clean, but the biggest thing is it's affordable and that you don't have to heat it up to make your pour over. If you have a metal or a ceramic pour over, you have to heat that up to the right temperature before you make your coffee. Otherwise, the ceramic or the metal is going to draw heat away from your water and your coffee is not going to extract fully. So we recommend the plastic Hario V2. Also with your bundle, you get the pour over filters. You do not want to use any other filter than what comes with those filters or the Hario V2 filters with this brewing method, because it's a cone. If you buy them at the store, which I've tried, the flat bottom will not work. It's not going to extract the right way. It's just going to kind of sit there and it's not going to give you the cup of coffee that you want out of a pour over method. So the V2 that we offer on our website, you can buy, one comes with your bundle, but then also you can buy more as you want. We are also making the pour over on our pour over stand that comes with our deluxe bundle. And we also have a Mom Fuel mug that will be available very soon. So the grounds I have already ground. You can see that they are quite fine. They're not as fine as espresso, but they are ground on fine. And if they are not ground properly, then you won't extract the coffee correctly. You want to make sure that it is the water is pulling through the coffee and saturating the coffee all the way through. And if it's too coarse, it won't saturate the full ground properly. And if it's too fine, it'll just kind of sit there and really be a really powerful, strong cup of coffee. So you want to make sure that it's ground on fine and not espresso. You want the water temperature to be between 195 degrees and 205 degrees. If you don't have a temperature gauge on your water kettle, which you can buy at Walmart, then just let your water boil and let it sit for about 45 seconds. The amount of coffee you want to use, the scoop that comes with your Hario. This has measuring lines in it, but what we use is a full scoop for a basic cup of coffee through this pour over method for a 12 to 16 ounce cup of coffee. 12 ounce is going to be just right. 16 ounce is going to be a little bit not as robust as of a cup of coffee, but it's still really good. But one level scoop for one basic cup of coffee. Also with this method, you can really customize it. You can add more coffee, you can lessen the coffee, and really customize your cup. So I'm going to grab my water. And I am using a gooseneck water kettle. It's got a really fine tip on it, so you can really customize the where the water's going. You want to saturate the grounds and just let that sit for a minute. Fully saturate all the grounds. It's going to give off a gas, which you can kind of see it's almost done. But it gives off a gas, carbon dioxide, once it oxidizes with the air. If it doesn't do that, then your coffee's not fresh. But your coffee will always be fresh with Mom Fuel. It's one of the great things about what we're doing. Then you kind of let that sit for a minute and let the grounds fully get wet. Depending on how long you let it sit, the sweeter the cup will be. If you can let it sit for a few minutes, that's great. But if you're in a rush, just go ahead and finish pouring the water through. Now, you also, well, I guess I probably shouldn't put the phone down. You also want to make sure that you're not pouring in too much water too fast. You want to pour in just enough water to saturate the grounds without going above the grounds. So you don't want to keep adding water so the grounds kind of creep up and it makes a larger surface area for the grounds. You just kind of want to keep it even. Otherwise, gravity is going to start pulling that water through more quickly than you want it to, because the amount of water is heavier on top. You also don't want to pour down the sides, because then it's going to just go down the side and not extract any coffee. So you can see below, it's dripping down into the cup, creating this marvelous magic bean solution. And you just kind of want to keep adding the water until your cup is full. Standard extraction should be between 2.5 and 3.5 minutes. Anything more than 3.5 is going to be a very strong cup of coffee. 2.5, depending on your how fast you want to do it. In Port Austin, we got to move, you know, customers out fast, so we're just pouring the water in and letting gravity and nature take its course. But if you can help it, 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. 3 minutes is really the key. And I think that's it. We've covered the pour over, the filters, the grind setting, the amount of coffee, the temperature of the water, and the amount of extraction. So just keep pouring that water in until your cup is full, and just keep swirling it around to saturate all the grounds evenly. And there you go. Enjoy your cups of coffee, ladies and guys.